Alright, we are tackling the first stage of the virtual Scentventure, the Everlasting Dream. The teams are going to be Herta, Gwenfin, Pella, and March 7th, with the smoke-flavored and cheese-flavored scent plugins, which increase our ice and fire damage and also allows us to regenerate enemy energy upon defeating an enemy. If you kind of wanted to run a similar team, but with the trial units, you can probably switch out Herta and Gwenfin for Zilla and Silverwolf, and then the scent plugins would probably just be garlic flavored and pickled pepper flavor, because you'll get that quantum boost as well as the speed boost, which Zilla really likes. The trial units do also have their signature cones, so yeah, stacking up a bunch of speed on her is always great. But since we're just going to be using 4 stars here, we're going to use Herta, Gwenfin, Pella, and March 7th. So we start out with a Gwenfin skill, then we'll use a Pella skill. And I don't need a shield yet, so I'll just basic attack. And since Herta does have the shield, she will be able to tank these counterattacks. There, and that's a huge AoE. We'll use March 7th's ultimate to freeze. And then we can use Herta's ultimate here, which will allow her to regenerate a little bit of energy from killing the enemies. Now, since it's weakness broken, I might as well use Pella's ult. I'll just use her basic attack, because I prefer Gwenfin's skill. Just do a little bit of splash damage here. And if you do weakness break the boss, all allies do regenerate their energy and skill points, so it is really nice to be able to weakness break it when you can. I'll just use the skill here. I'll allow it to summon minions, then we'll just quickly weakness break them, and then use a Herta ult. There we go. And we'll just do that again, and this should probably weakness break the boss. Yep. And you know, I as well use everything we've got. And deal as much damage to the boss while we can. I'll throw up a shield on Herta just because she's the one who will usually be taking the counterattacks. I might as well regenerate a little bit more energy. And there. We'll wait until Herta uses this and tanks the counters. There we go. I'll give a shield to Pella here, so that she can ult. Awesome. Now I can get a Herta ult here. We're guaranteed to kill one, but I feel like we'll be able to kill them all, since they'll be below the threshold. Yeah, was a little off. Okay, let's just use Gwenfin's ult to weakness break him. And we'll freeze them before they can counter, just to avoid a little bit more damage.
Ready for another?
There. Okay. And we can probably kill it here. Yep. Fantastic. We'll just quickly give a shield to Gwenfin just so she's safe. I'll quickly throw up the defense break just so that I don't get counter-attacked when I use it on my own. Ah, that does hurt. And let's just break them all. Yeah, I can afford a skill, I suppose.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counter
now we can ult. This will kill the enemies and force the boss to summon. And so it just uses a single target instead of the AoE. You can kind of manipulate it like this. Basically, if there's an empty spot on the field, it's always going to need to summon that turn. So you can just use like an AoE to kill an enemy and then force it to use a summon instead of, say, another attack. And let's just quickly ult. And we'll weakness break this thing, because why not?
We have the upper hand. Enemy data net markers activated.
Let's defense break it here. And then we can use our skill to regenerate more energy. I think I'll just save Herta's ult for now. I don't think it's worth the little bit of extra damage we do. I think it's better used when there's minions on the field. I will use Go Defense ult, I suppose. And let's just use our Herta ult. Right, and I'll freeze if I can. More concerned about freezing the counterattackers, because they're more annoying. I'll throw shield up on Pella, because she is looking a little bit low. I'll just basic attack, because I would prefer to use Gwyneth's skill. Go, and then we can also get Herta's ult here to clear the field. Okay, not too bad. An AoE is unfortunately coming, which we can't avoid, but that will, in the very least, give us Herta's ultimate. So now we can ult here to do a pretty good amount of damage. I'll save up March 7th's ult till the boss is vulnerable, just because I think weakness breaking it's gonna be the way we win here. Go. And there. So yeah, not too bad. Getting an SS score with 4-star units is definitely very possible. We're gonna have to see how it is in despair mode, because that boss was very tanky, and I guess I'll have to run it with a 5-star team just to see what the point cap is, because yeah, it's a really tanky boss, and if we were taking longer than a 5-star team would by a pretty large degree, then I imagine despair mode is going to be a lot more harsh. Anyways, I will show off the unit stats now, and thank you for watching.